The entrance gate signage of Casa Segunda was designed by Lucila Lucci Reyes Resurrection during the 1996 renovation of the house and surrounding compound. A combination of frizz quadrata and Arnold Bocklin font, the same Art Deco lettering was used to book Philippine ancestral houses. The ancestral house of the Lipa Katigbak family, Casa Segunda, is named after Segunda Solis Katigbak, widely regarded as the first love of national hero Jose Rizal. The Zaguan entrance, which during the olden days was a storage area for agricultural harvests, especially coffee, and the processional carriage or carrozas for the family's revered Santa. The Zaguan's black and white floor, typical of the 19th century, is still intact, although the house was partially damaged during World War II. Segunda, born to Don Norberto Cala Katigbak, to Gobernador Chilo from 1860 to 283, and Dona Justa Metro Solis, Segunda grew up in a prominent family and was sent to Manila to study. She attended Colegio de la Concordia en Este, Ana, Manila, where she became classmates with Dona Olympia Rizal. At a party to which she was invited, Segunda met Jose Rizal, who was easily smitten. Swooning over her, Jose sent her poems, sketches and flowers. She was only 14 years old at the time. In one of Rizal's biographies, Rizal was quoted saying that although Segunda was not the most beautiful woman he had seen, she was definitely the most alluring and beguiling. He was saddened, however, that she was set to get married to a relative, Manuel Metro Luz, who also came from a prominent family in Lipa. It was Ms. Lilet Malabanan, granddaughter of Segunda, or Lola and Nay, as she calls her, and the site's tour guide, who accommodated us and showed us around. When asked why Lola and Nay and Jose Rizal didn't become an item, she said that the parents didn't like Rizal because the family really wanted her to marry somebody from Lipa, too, and Rizal was from Calamba, Laguna. Segunda married Manuel, or Lolo Yule, in 1886, when she was just 16. It was all good, though, because Lolo Yule came from a good family. The house boasts a Spanish architecture, but still retains a very tropical atmosphere. Its stonework and patterns add character to what could have been a typical Spanish age. Bahay na bato, my eyes feasted on so many patterns scattered around the house, from the diamond-tiled floor to the intricately painted ceiling. The house is just filled with little joes. It makes me wonder how elegant and beautiful it must have appeared a century ago, given that the house was damaged during World War II in 1942. A lot must have been changed here. Lipa was one of the most heavily destroyed cities after the war, and many of the old houses were burned down. In fact, the house was remodeled in 1956 by Pazles de Mayuga, one of Segunda's daughter. In 1996, however, the house and its garden were restored by Paz's grandchildren, who all grew up here. Casa Segunda also houses several items that give us a good look at not only the family history of the Lipa Katigbak, but also the lifestyle of many prominent families in Batangas. Some old clothes are on display inside. The beds, altar, sala sets, and other household items are well preserved inside. There were also some reading materials about the family at the living area that visitors can browse. The oratorio prayer area behind the staircase is also quite impressive. It features the locally made Batangas Ano Mesa altar. The statues of saints are displayed on top of this magnificent heirloom piece. Inside Casa Segunda, Visitors can explore various rooms and view a range of historical artifacts and exhibits that offer insights into the house's history and the lifestyle of its former residents. The house is furnished with antique pieces that reflect the style and taste of the late 19th century. You'll find wooden furniture, such as tables, chairs, cabinets, and other decorative items. The Curato's bedrooms are located on both sides of the staircase. The master bedroom is furnished with a 4-poster narrow bed with lace curtain accent, and other pieces such as the aparador wardrobe and vanity table with a full-length mirror. Antique cabinets, often made of wood, were used for storage and display. They might feature glass doors and decorative carvings. Wooden dressers with multiple drawers for storing clothing and personal items. These pieces of antique furniture are often characterized by their craftsmanship, intricate detailing, and the use of high-quality materials. They provide a glimpse into the aesthetics and design preferences of the late 19th century and contribute to the overall historical ambience. The design is typically in keeping with the architectural style of the house, which in this case combines Spanish and Filipino elements. It may feature decorative balustrades, railings, and columns. In the late 19th century, balconies in houses like Casa Segunda often served as social spaces. They were places where residents could relax, converse, and enjoy the outdoors without leaving the confines of their home. Visitors can imagine historic social gatherings and conversations that might have taken place on the balcony. Trees are often strategically planted to enhance the overall landscaping and provide shade and visual appeal. Well-maintained gardens and tree-lined pathways can make the surroundings more inviting and aesthetically pleasing. Historic properties often place a strong emphasis on environmental conservation. Trees contribute to the conservation of biodiversity and help maintain the ecological balance of the area.